How to build a profitable newsletter from zero, the complete playbook. The newsletter is quietly one of the best income-generating assets you can build right now. It's not glamorous. It doesn't go viral. But over 12 to 24 months, a well-positioned newsletter can generate $5,000 to $30,000 per month from a single email you write once a week. And unlike social media, you own the audience. An algorithm change can't kill it overnight. The subscribers are yours. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the complete playbook: niche, platform, growth, and monetization. Everything you need to build a newsletter that actually makes money. Let's start with the most important decision: the niche. Most people get the niche wrong in one of two ways. They go too broad, a newsletter about business, or they go too personal, a newsletter about my entrepreneurship journey. Neither works at scale. The sweet spot is a specific audience with a specific problem in a world where money is already being spent. Here's the filter I'd use. First, is there an audience that has a recurring problem they'll pay to solve? Small business owners, freelancers, content creators, real estate investors. These are audiences with money and ongoing needs. Second, is there an underserved angle? Beehiiv already exists. Newsletters about general productivity already exist. What angle hasn't been fully covered? The specific intersection of two things: SEO for e-commerce brands, or financial literacy for freelancers, or LinkedIn tactics for B2B founders. Third, can you speak to this audience credibly? You don't need to be the world's best expert. You need to be genuinely useful, a good curator, a practitioner who shares what's actually working, or a translator who makes complex ideas simple. Good niche examples: The Operator, Operations and Systems for Small Business Owners; Freelance Finance Weekly, Tax, Pricing, and Contracts for Independent Workers; B2B Pipeline, Outbound Sales Tactics for SaaS Founders; The Creator Stack, Tools, Monetization, and Strategy for Content Creators. Bad niche examples: Entrepreneurship Weekly, Too Broad, My Business Journey, Audience of One, Tech News Roundup, Commoditized, No Angle. Once you have your niche, platform selection is easy. For most people, the right platforms are Beehiiv or Substack. Here's how to choose. Beehiiv if you want maximum monetization flexibility. It has a built-in ad network, a referral program, paid subscriptions, and no revenue share. It's designed for newsletters as a business. Substack if you want built-in discovery and a simpler setup. Substack's network effect can help you grow early through recommendations, but it takes 10% of paid revenue, which adds up fast at scale. Either works. The platform is not your bottleneck. The content is. Now let's talk about content structure. The newsletters that retain readers over years follow a consistent format. Consistency is more important than creativity. Here's a structure that works across most niches. Section 1. The hook. 1 to 3 sentences. A surprising stat, a contrarian take, or a story opener that makes you have to keep reading. Section 2. The main insight. Your primary piece of value for this issue. 1 concept, 1 framework, 1 story. Not 3. Single-focus newsletters perform significantly better than roundups. Section 3. A quick hit or two. 2 to 3 shorter observations, links, or tools. This rewards readers who made it this far without overstuffing the email. Section 4. The call to action. 1 ask. Not 5. 1. Link to your product, your community, your sponsor offer, or your referral program. Every issue should be useful, even if the reader ignores the CTA. If they only get value when they click, they'll unsubscribe. Now the question everyone really wants answered: how do you grow the list? There are 4 primary growth channels for newsletters, and they have very different speeds and costs. Channel 1. Content seeding on social. This is the slowest but most compounding method. Post 1 or 2 pieces of content from your newsletter each week on LinkedIn, Twitter, X, or short-form video. Over time, people who like your content will find the newsletter. Expect 50 to 200 new subscribers per month once this is working. Channel 2. Cross-promotions and swap deals. Find newsletters in adjacent niches with similar subscriber counts. Recommend each other in an issue. This can generate 100 to 500 new subscribers per deal at zero cost. Beehiiv has a built-in Boosts marketplace for this. Even without it, a simple DM to another newsletter creator can work. Channel 3. Lead magnets. Create a free resource that your target audience genuinely wants. A template, a calculator, a swipe file, a checklist. Gate it behind an email sign-up. Promote it in one piece of content per week. A good lead magnet can bring in 5 to 20 new subscribers per day indefinitely. Channel 4. Paid acquisition. Run ads on Meta or Twitter/X directly to a sign-up page. This is the fastest but most expensive method. Expect to spend $2 to $5 per subscriber in a well-targeted campaign. The math only works if your monetization is strong enough, usually once you're past 2,000 subscribers and have a clear revenue model. For most people in the first 6 months, the strategy is lead magnet plus 2 social posts per week plus 1 cross-promotion per month. This typically gets you to 1,000 subscribers before you need to think about paid acquisition. Now let's talk about money. Because a newsletter with no monetization strategy is just a hobby. There are 4 main revenue models for newsletters, and they can be stacked. Revenue Model 1. Sponsorships and advertising. Once you have 2,000 to 5,000 engaged subscribers in a specific niche, you can charge for ad placements. Typical rates. A dedicated send, $500 to $3,000 depending on niche and list size. A classified ad, $50 to $200 per issue. A primary sponsor slot, $300 to $1,500 per issue. The key metric sponsors care about is open rate, not subscriber count. A newsletter with 3,000 subscribers and a 48% open rate is more valuable to a sponsor than one with 10,000 subscribers and a 12% open rate. Revenue Model 2. Digital products. Your newsletter audience is the warmest possible list for your own products. A 10,000 subscriber newsletter with a 40% open rate sending a $97 product launch email can reasonably expect 1 to 3% conversion. That's $9,700 to $29,100 from a single email to an audience you own. Revenue Model 3. Paid subscriptions. Add a premium tier. The key is that free subscribers should get a complete, valuable experience, and paid subscribers should get something meaningfully better, not just more. The most common premium tiers that work: live Q&A calls, a private community, a resource library, or early extended versions of each issue. Typical conversion from free to paid, 1 to 5% of your free list. At 5,000 free subscribers, 3% paid at 15 months equals $2,250 month in recurring revenue. It's not life-changing alone, but it stacks. Revenue Model 4. Affiliate commissions. Recommend tools and services your audience uses. Many SaaS companies pay 20 to 40% recurring commissions. If you recommend an email tool that pays $30 a month per referral and drive 100 customers, you earn $3,000 per month, forever, as long as they stay subscribed. The affiliate model works best when your recommendations are genuinely useful and infrequent. 1 strong affiliate recommendation per month beats 5 half-hearted ones every issue. A realistic revenue stack at 5,000 subscribers. 2 sponsor slots per month, $1,200. Affiliate commissions, $800. Digital product sales, occasional, $1,500 average. Paid tier at 2% conversion, x $15 per month, $1,500. Total, roughly $5,000 per month. From a list of 5,000 people and 4 hours per week of writing. At 10,000 subscribers, double that. At 20,000, the numbers get serious. Let me give you the 90-day roadmap. Month 1, set up the newsletter. Pick your niche, choose your platform, write your first 3 issues, and create a lead magnet. Publish the first issue even with 0 subscribers. The practice matters. Month 2, growth mode. Post 2 pieces of content per week on your strongest social platform. Do 1 cross-promotion swap with a newsletter in an adjacent niche. Promote your lead magnet in every piece of content. Target, 200 to 500 subscribers. Month 3, monetize early. Reach out to 1 or 2 small sponsors. Even a $200 sponsorship validates the model and covers costs. Add an affiliate link to 1 tool you genuinely use. Consider adding a paid tier if you're hitting a 40% open rate. By month 6, the flywheel is spinning. By month 12, if you've been consistent, you have a real asset. One that compounds, that you own, and that no algorithm can take from you. The hardest part of building a newsletter is the first 3 months. Sending to 200 people when you know what it takes to send to 20,000. Most people quit right before the compounding kicks in. Don't be most people. The free download in the description is the newsletter launch checklist. Platform setup, first 3 issues, lead magnet ideas, and the first sponsor outreach template. Subscribe for 2 new videos every week. Real models, real math, no hype. See you in the next one.